road, pal? Yeah, just come and have a word with you, please.
U-turn, please. Yes, sir.
Morning.
Yes.
Morning.
Yes, will you please?
You built Lynch?
That's right, yeah.
I missed you the other day. I'm Fred Connor.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Connor.
You got a spare cup?
Can do, yes, sir.
Good. We usually scrounge on you down here.
Well, it happens, sir. Tom Stone always grabs a cup when he feels like it.
That's matey.
Oh, we're immediately that, sir.
Heard you were CID once.
Once upon a time, sir, yes. Panda 3's on Westfield section today.
And there's a Skinner just left us. Place is full of extracts. What is it, sort of CID graveyard or something?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, sir. Just the way the cookie crumbles, you know.
Places I've been, everyone's chasing for CID. Got a crowd of masochists on your hands, Bert.
Got a spare cup, Bert. Got a new bus to cope with.
What did I tell you, sir?
Morning, Tom.
Oh, morning, sir.
Grab a cup while you can. You and I are out on the patch and get us some villains, eh? Thanks.
Take it away.
Too early.
Another hour. 2.
Relax, Tom.
That's all right, sir. It's just that we occasionally have problems with the traffic lights.
We'll face problems when we come to them. So what's the patch, Tom?
This speed?
Points of interest aren't slow down.
This time of the morning, they're all in bed.
Let's get them up. Not up.
No. Where's he got to go?
He said we might go down a pub.
That's all you come round here for?
Why not?
After what happened to Angela and my old man?
Uncle Norman was about ready to go down again. But I didn't know Angela had got it in her. Always been a good girl.
That's right. And who do you think put her up to that job?
Doesn't matter, does it? She got caught.
Oi. Jack. I'm Connor, Newtown DI.
All right.
Pass it on. Just so we know who's who.
What was that?
Mr. Connor, new DI.
Does he always drive that fast?
Oh, he likes to get around.
Shades of Mr. Gus.
Yeah, they come and they go. Let's see what he does, not what he says.
We have a wet lunch and it's paperwork. You ready to do overtime after that?
A long time since anybody's asked me to do overtime.
Because of your heart?
Maybe.
You been to a gym? Eh? Another way of looking at it. Do some exercise. Work instead of back pedal.
Oh, I've seen that on the telly, not for me.
Why not?
Doc might not like it.
Change your doc.
I like my dog.
You're useful to me, Tom. I'm new in a rough patch. You know it. I want you fit and working.
I do the job.
Well, I'm asking for extra. Said that flap, Tom. Lend us your nose.
Oh, you've been checking up, eh?
That's right. You've been scared into half pace, if you ask my opinion. And you know damn well you're gonna get it.
There's one.
Sergeant Stone's told me all about you. Well, take a good look, Jack. I'm Connor. Pass it on to your mates, if you've got any.
I was off the other day when he moved in.
So was I, but he made himself welcome this morning.
Friendly.
Yeah, like a passing bulldozer.
Here, I've had word.
What kind of a word?
New DI in Newtown. Connor, he calls himself.
So?
Pushy.
Let him push.
Word is, he'll push hard.
I'm heard it all before, Vic. He'll trip over his own flat feet.
You know Mr. Stone. Now know me. I'm Connor. This is my patch, not yours. Got it? No.
Don't.
Neither do I. I used to quite a bit. Now I keep them by me to show how strong-willed I am.
And are you?
When I want to be.
Well, you'll have plenty of opportunity around here.
So I can see.
Still, same everywhere, isn't it?
No. I was in the suburbs for a while. We had the odd pro passing through, lifting the silver, but not like Newtown. This is basic.
That's what it is.
Grubby boxes, slums on stilts, poxy pubs. Let's find one, eh?
Plenty busy, right, Paul?
Morning. 2 hours a week.
Morning. Oh, hello, Mr. Stone.
Alan. Inspector Connor, Alan Doherty.
Mr. Connor.
Alan.
Just landed.
Social call.
What do you think about Newtown, Mr. Connor?
Now, Mr. Plummer.
Good morning, Sergeant.
How's tricks?
Middling.
Sorry to hear about your spot of bother last week.
Oh, some 4K.
No thought.
Beyond mass. I know that, all. No worry, old fella.
No, well, it's down to them. Nothing we can do about it.
I know who it really was. We got wrong, fella.
You know that, Mr. Plummer? And I know it. But the law says that Angela did it and old Mr. Bright tried to flog it.
Put up to it by him.
No evidence. And not a squeak out of either of them. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. Look after yourself. That is an ex-copper. Came in from Burnley a few months back. Welfare have got onto him now. Save us from anything like that.
Amen.
All those years and he finished up a beat Bobby.
Someone has to.
Had a spot of bother a few weeks back. Had some silver nicked.
Not recovered?
Nothing simpler. Some girl rather put up to it by a young man called Bright. You'll like him.
Did you?
He's one fellow I would cheerfully slaughter.
Hey, Vic, it's time we loot up old Paul.
You can't go near him, not after nicking that stuff.
Oh, no, go and say how sorry we are about Aunt Angela doing a thing like that.
You must know why she did it.
I don't care what he knows. There's still a lot of beer to be got out of Paul, and a lot of laughs.
Huh?
Thank you very much.
I'm Connor, Mr. Plummer. Nice to meet you. No, that's all right. There's no need to leap around. This your local?
It's nearest, not best.
I know what you mean. Right, Tom, work to be done.
Sir?
All right for you. Done your bit.
Oh, a few years, that was it.
I bet. See you again, then. Thanks, Alan. Know me next time.
That's right. See you.
Young Mr. Bright and Cousin Vic.
Hey, Alan. Who's the new Jack?
Connor, new DI.
Oh, yeah.
Not interested, eh?
Oh, very.
Showed.
I shall want to know all about that one. Well, let's cut him down to size first, eh?
I'll take it to him.
For him?
Say sorry.
Oh,
Morning, Paul. I brought this for you.
Well, I don't want it. Not free, or.
Now, Paul, don't be like that. I want to explain things.
Oh, he'll drink it. Weak.
yeah.
Paul, a beer is a beer.
Anything on?
Well, I got one we might share. Bit of timing, bit of muscle. Raise a few hundred.
How long a job?
Well, time it right, couple of minutes.
Sounds just nice.
Honestly, Paul, we were shocked. We really were. We just had no idea. Oh, Paul, look, I'd like you to meet Vic. This is Angela's brother.
Hello, Paul. He said our piece, is he?
Sort on.
I never thought our Angela was like that.
No, she's a funny lass, Paul. I mean, she had a tough start, you see, well, with her mum and dad going like that. It must have twisted her.
It's been hard for both of us.
Yeah, we always thought Angela was a bit slow, but it's funny, isn't it? I reckon once a woman starts nosing around, she puts on a bit of speed. Your old woman like that, was she?
No, one.
Oh, might have kept quiet about it, eh?
If they're just here to tease, they knows where they can go.
Tease? Oh, Paul, no, we wouldn't do a thing like that. No, Vic and me have come to say we're sorry, and we mean it, don't we, Vic?
Oh, yeah, hey. Terrible thing.
Terrible. Do you know, Paul, if I'd have known that we had a girl like that in my home, I'd have wept, wouldn't I, Vic?
He would.
I would, Paul. I really would.
I made your peace then.
Sort of.
In early this morning, aren't you?
Well, it's very quiet at home now, you see, Alan. I mean, there's no one left but me, mum.
Now, what brought you back, Vic?
Maybe.
No, he's come back to find out what made Angela take to thieving.
I'm not bothered.
Would be too bad if you were, wouldn't it?
Hey, Alan's got a job.
Oh, yeah.
No sweat.
That's nice.
Are you interested?
Hey?
Well, I can always find somebody else.
Will you come round and see me later on? I'm very worried about Paul. He looks lonely to me. I think we ought to take some beer round to his place.
Ah, come on, he's no fun.
No fun, but he's a million laughs, is our Paul. Hey, Alan, give him some cans, will you?
What's he bother for?
Well, he enjoys himself, doesn't he?
Hey, Paul, come on. We're going to cheer you up.
Feel better? In uniform? Back in the cars?
Yeah, fine, Sarge. I don't feel like I'm in a private army anymore.
No, if you felt like that, you're better out of CID.
It wasn't that I felt bad about.
No?
It's funny. I used to think this side of the job was busy, but, well, I've had time to think.
So long as that doesn't mean dozing. Do you see that Viva pass?
AKC, Jimmy Hurst, AKC 2482.
Oh, sorry I spoke.
Just because I query the job, Sarge, doesn't mean I can't hold it down.
Nobody ever doubted that.
I missed Bright, though.
You didn't miss Bright. Nobody missed Bright. He hasn't been on yet. Sooner everybody forgets about him and not to make his own mistakes, the better.
Now, come on, Paul, own up. You're a bit house-proud, aren't you? Eh? It's definitely got a woman's touch, this place. Vic!
Sorry.
Got no manners. There you are. We brought the beer.
Makes a change.
Oh, now, come on, Paul. I've said before.
Aye, dear's Pamela went off with me silver.
Angela.
Now, be fair, Paul. I've told you. That's not to do with us.
Oh, no, there's.
Now, come on. You wouldn't bear a grudge against old mates, would you? Especially when there's no cause. Come on, Paul. Grab a beer. Let's sit down and have a natter.
I don't know.
You know, we've missed you these last few weeks. It's been a real shame.
It'd been a bigger shame if I'd lost you on silver.
Oh, no, you don't want to think like that. I mean, when a fella gets to your age, it's people that count, not valuables.
Aye, if people's right.
We know what you mean, Paul. We'll see you along.
I can manage.
You reckon? Go down to the police club and have a night out with the boys. I've noticed how the old-timers stick together.
Well, they were one at pub, not old time.
Him?
My Inspector Connell.
Connor?
Well, somewhat.
The big, thick Jack.
You see him?
I couldn't help it. He was in me way.
Well, it'd make two of you.
And how many are you, Constable?
You're right.
Huh?
I don't like Bright one little bit.
Welcome to the club.
How come when there's a station full of coppers all aching to lift this character, he's never got nicked?
Well, he's tricky and he's lucky.
I'm wary.
And that.
Because there's a crowd of coppers breathing down his neck. He's on his guard. It's useless.
Well, that's the way it gets people.
That's bad, Tom.
We're only human.
And me too. But I'm going to ignore him. I'm going to ignore him so hard it hurts. I'm going to be like him, Tom, cunning and light on my feet.
Keep him up there for inspiration, do you?
Sort of, something to look up to.
Yeah, but, what about this lot?
Yeah.
Dictionary, okay. Law, all right. Dictionary of quotations.
Ah, very useful when dealing with admin. Keeps them on their toes. They never know what they're getting next.
You gonna try him out on us, Isa?
Depends if you're on your toes. This Angela Bright. Now, she actually nicked Plummer Silver, eh?
Yeah. Skinner was on the case just before he went back into uniform. He said it was open and shut. Anyway, Angela admitted it. She wouldn't change her story.
So she goes to remand centre and old Bright's committed for trial.
Dishonestly handling. Stealing property from an old age pensioner. Sounds bad.
Yeah. Now, according to us, she did it at the instigation of her cousin, young Bright. He incited her.
And others. Parasite.
Yeah. So if she hadn't been caught, he'd have kept the silver.
Certain.
Well, it sounds a bit haphazard to me, Tom. Looking at this lot, he doesn't seem to be that kind of man. I mean, he must have known she was almost bound to be caught.
Sure. Just caused old Plummer a lot of heartache.
And there I think you have it, Tom.
Right.
Heartache. Checks in with this lot. Not so haphazard. Sadistic. Bright like hurting people.
Especially ex-bobbies.
Must have been a bit of a shaker, though, eh, Paul? Looking for your silver and finding he wasn't there.
Of course it was. That were an anniversary present.
Made you feel sick, did it? Made you feel really lousy, did it? Ah, poor old Paul.
Here, they're getting at me.
Never, no. Poor old fella like you, having his prized possession nicked from right in front of his very eyes.
I did it behind me back when I were out at Rome.
Do you know, Paul, I think you're just saying that. I think you was here all the time. But you're getting so blind these days, you can't see now.
That's not so.
I reckon he just let her have it. What about that, Vic?
You could be right there.
That doesn't mean it.
Well, the fact is, you see, Paul, I mean, we don't know half of what went on in this room now, do we, Vic?
Yeah, hey, we do not.
I mean, there known to be a lot of dirty old men coppers, well known for it. Now, watch yourself, Paul. Paul! Come on. Out.
Here, we've killed him.
You have, mate. You have.
Alec Cully still looks a bit of a mess.
He's tough, he'll mend. Come back keen as ever.
Yeah, rubber bones, they reckon. Useful in a copper.
New turn to Panda 3.
Panda 3.
Sarge, can go to 27 Crosby Place. Report of suspicious death.
On our way.
New turn out.
Familiar? I've been there recently.
Crosby Place.
And number 27. If it's who I think it is, and he's dead, it's suspicious, all right.
Set up, is it? That boy brings himself up.
Yeah. And the brass. They all know.
Thanks, that'll get them shifting around their desks.
No details yet, just the report from Bert Lynch and Skinner.
I'll pick up details when we're there.
Poor old Paul.
How long retired?
20 years odd.
Still one of us.
He reckoned.
Did he? I expect others did too.
Get them in the dustbin.
Had a good time, did you?
Yeah, great. Mugs and all.
They're not ours.
I know they're not ours. That's why we're getting rid of them.
What have you two been up to?
Well, you just shut up and get rid of those.
They're nice mugs.
They're useless now. Get them out. You git.
You moved! You didn't stop him!
Stop who, mate?
Well, him, Paul!
I wasn't there. I'm getting myself organised, mate. I was not there.
What about me?
You look after yourself. You are in trouble. Remember, you. I wasn't there.
Yes, Bert, anything?
Well, looks like a crack on the head, sir. Could have been pushed or fell.
You here first?
With PC Skinner.
Oh, are you Skinner?
Yes, sir?
I shall want to talk to you.
Oh, well, I'll be there, sir, as soon as I've had time to draw breath.
Oh, not just this mess, son. More to it.
Here the old fella snuffed.
Oh.
Paul, the old copper.
Oh, that's tough.
It could have been an accident.
Must be.
Natural causes.
He was ancient.
Still, he looked all right when he walked out the pub with you, didn't he?
So he did. But we left him. When a fella gets to that age, there's no knowing what might have happened. Hey, is there anything you fancy at Newcastle?
Well, we've been through the motions. Now, Bert, time of call.
1546, sir.
What time we see him in the pub, Tom? 11:30?
11:18, sir.
That's accurate.
I found you on the watch. See how long you take.
I'll have to watch you. Any observations from you two?
Well, nothing to suggest unnecessary violence, sir. Could have been a natural fall. Doc wasn't prepared to commit himself either way.
Anything to add?
I wonder about his previous history, sir.
Yeah, don't wonder yet. Facts first. Anything on this?
No, sir.
Any ideas, Tom?
I liked that can.
Yeah, me too. Now then, if I'd parked my backside there and grabbed a can from the table, I'd pour, I wouldn't reach to put it back. I'd put it by the chair.
Plummer wouldn't do that, though, sir. He's too doddery.
Right, he'd economise on movement, eh?
So he didn't put the can there, sir?
No, he couldn't reach to do that. He put it back on the table. So there were other folk here. Fingerprint report soon as we can, eh?
Forensics, huh?
Good.
What happened?
Nothing.
You wouldn't go on like that if nothing happened. Those mugs...
Look, Auntie, look. Nothing happened. We were out for a drink, and that's all.
They clobbered someone.
No, he didn't.
Well, it wouldn't have been you. You'd never touch anyone. You'd thieve or you'd cheat, but you'd never hurt a man.
I never thought so.
Did you?
It wasn't my fault.
Tell me what happened, love.
I can't, Auntie, love. He'd kill me.
What was that job you were on about?
Oh, it's easy.
I'll make up my mind about that.
All right.
Oh, come on then, tell me.
Well, you know the nightclub off Seaport High Street? Blue Devil.
Oh, Blue Devil. Oh, yeah, I'm a member, I think.
Well, this chap, Abrams, he lives just round the corner. And he gambles heavy.
Abrams. Little fella, wears a flat hat, seen him. Hey, he wins.
Well, on average. Well, he walks home round the corner carrying cash.
Nice.
I told you.
Find a shonk, stick your fist into him, relieve him of the necessary. Very nice.
Well, I don't know naught about his religion.
Doesn't make any difference, does it? What nights does he play?
If you can't open it, force it. Well, come in.
Yes, sir.
Have a seat.
Thanks, sir.
Paul Plummer had dodgy friends, eh?
Bad company.
Bright's visit, then Angela nicks the silver. We do Angela for theft, or Mr. Bright for dishonestly handling. My first day, I connect Bright and Plummer in the pub. Now Plummer's dead. It smells.
Yes, sir.
Bit obvious, though.
When you've got away with it for as long as Bright, you're obvious.
Good lad, you're on the right lines. Why quit CID?
I wasn't good enough.
Who said?
I did.
Well, I haven't seen your record, of course, but it's not the impression you give.
No, sir?
You're running scared.
I'm not scared of anybody, sir.
Except yourself. That's why you're taking time off to think. And do that, then we'll talk again, eh?
Sir? Do we lift Bright?
No.
No.
Bright's one person. We deal in thousands. Forget about him. Do the job, eh?
Where's he gone?
Down the pub.
Not you.
Not tonight.
You can tell me.
What about?
What went on? Angela would have done.
Look where she is. Inside.
That Abrams. We'll be down the Blue Devil tonight.
Oh, I doubt it. Not on a Monday.
Is there anything else on?
Not that I know of. Look, we've only got to wait till tomorrow night.
I know that.
Well, what's up then?
I need to sort someone out.
We'll try this one.
Evening, Alan.
It's gone it?
It's gone. Evening.
It's on me, Mr. Conway.
Oh, John. Now it's my turn.
Right.
I'm Bright.
It looks it.
That'll be 20, Mr. Conway.
And yours, Al.
29. And what about...
29.
Cheers.
And you?
I mean, my name's Bright.
Is it?
Yes.
I've never heard of you.
Where are you going, Mr. Conway? Had enough?
Aye. Good night.
Good night.
I'll have him.
2 in 1 day.
Joke.
It'll be him they're after.
They won't bother with him.
They always ask for him. Never let him rest.
That big fella. He's playing it different.
Vic!
What?
Hey, Vic. Do you want that job tomorrow night?
What is it?
Well, me and Alan's got it all lined up and I thought you might like to take a share.
How can I? I'll have the jacks breathing down my neck about Paul Plummer as it is.
Oh, come on, Vic. Forget it. They can't touch you for that, I've told you.
Oh, fat chance.
Look, I'm offering you the easiest one yet. This Abrams fella lurches out of the Blue Devil tomorrow night and we roll him, the three of us, 2 minutes and it's a century each.
Well, I can't now, can I?
All right, mate, all right. You do what you want. I'm laughing. Oh, cheer up, Mum. I'm fireproof.
Long as you think so.
I know so.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, sir.
No local witnesses in Crosby Place and sweet FAL so far.
Oh, people took old Paul for granted. They probably never noticed him.
Might have noticed Bright, though.
And shut up about him.
Has he got that long an arm?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Funny relationship, eh?
I hope I never get that lonely.
What you on about? Trying to get Vic in on that job tonight?
Doing him a favour.
You don't do favours. Let him alone.
He can look after himself.
No, I can't. I never could stand up to you. You only use him when you feel like it.
What's the matter with you this morning?
And what about yesterday? You let him down.
I've done nothing.
Because that's the way you worked it. I know you. And I know if Paul Plummer cracked his head, you weren't far away at the time.
Now listen, you. You shut that mouth of yours and you keep it shut. It'll be your head that's getting cracked.
You would, too.
Yes, I would. What I say goes in this house because I've looked after you all, so I come first, and don't you forget it now. Come on, get out!
You've lived off our backs. You've never had the guts for anything else.
Ah, sir. Got to check on those dads.
Let's have it then. Bright?
Nope, Cousin Vic's. Fellow you saw with him in the pub yesterday.
I'm not surprised. Bright wouldn't leave anything for anyone, but he was there.
You're certain of that, are you?
Don't have to be. It's a reasonable assumption. Bit of this.
That's my privilege. I'm used to working with a gaffer who's different.
Fair enough, Tom. But if they left the pub with Plummer, they went to his room together.
Oh, come on.
Look, you'll have to stick by us.
What about?
You know what about yesterday.
Look, I've told you. Forget it. Pretend it never happened.
Oh, great. How'd you do that?
Look, mate, you go around looking guilty and you are going to get done now. We cleared up after us, so there's no reason for anyone to bother us.
We were seen in the pub with him.
So?
Well, we might have been seen going into his house or coming out.
You might have been seen. I wasn't there.
You and your mates.
That's right. That's what mates are for.
And what about family? What's that for?
To sit back and watch kids make fools of themselves.
You got me into this.
You'd never say that.
Law downstairs.
I told you.
All right, you told me now. Shut up! And let me do the talking.
I don't want you.
Eh?
They asked for you, Vic.
Who is it?
Stone. And one I don't know. Big fella.
You gonna take Cousin Vic?
He's the easier. If Bright's covered, I'm not wasting time.
Worth a crack.
Later. Then we'll do him good and proper. No mistakes.
You want him for a long stretch, eh?
Don't we all?
All right, what's it all about?
Ah, Vic, I wanted a word with you.
What about?
I'm not talking to you, Sonny. Buzz off.
He's my cousin.
Yeah?
Come on out! Today!
We saw you in the pub yesterday. What did you do when we left?
Why?
Now you answer my questions. I might give you answers later. What did you do?
I had a few drinks.
On your own?
No. There was a mate of ours in there, a Mr. Plummer.
How was he?
Well, he seemed all right. He's getting on, mind.
Friendly, was he?
Yeah, of course.
Even though Angela had gone off with his gear.
Well, we said sorry for that. And he took it the right way, too.
Nice of him.
He was like that.
Was?
Well, always was.
You leave the pub with him?
Yes.
Them.
We split up.
You didn't go back to his place?
No.
We have evidence says you did.
Never.
In Plummer's room. Now then, why deny you were there?
Because I heard he died.
Who from?
Alan from the pub was in. If I said I was there, you'd go thinking I knocked him off.
Did you?
No.
You say Plummer was old and you'd heard he died. Why should killing come into it?
It's the way your minds go.
Yours too, son.
Get rid of those cans.
Yes.
And the mugs.
In next door's dustbin.
Good.
Important?
No, not very.
Why move them there?
I didn't want them dirty in our dustbin.
Oh, yes.
So you've got nothing to say? Sure.
Were you in the room when he died?
Yes.
You could have said that earlier.
You'd think I killed him.
We might think that now.
How did it happen?
Well, we'd had a few drinks. I told you that before. Then I went back to his place for more. You know, cans.
Hang on a minute, Vic. I went back. Just you.
Yes.
Bit squiffy, both of you.
When we'd had a few more. Then we got to joking. And there was this sort of pushing about, like, you know, when you're joking.
You hardly knew him. All right, tell us what happened. When you were joking.
Well, I sort of pushed him and he fell.
And cracked his skull like an egg.
Yes.
Just him and you.
Yes.
You're saying that Paul Plummer died because of an accident.
I am.
But you didn't report that accident.
I know how your minds work.
You saw him there dead, and you left him.
I did.
Can you carry much liquor?
Fair amount.
You say you drank in the pub and then went back with cans.
That's right.
And you were a bit squiffy. But there was only one can. One between you and Paul Plummer. What happened to the others?
Maybe Angela took them.
Oh, I cleared up. And I must have missed that one. Well, I was worried.
Vic, I'm sorry for you.
Trip down the station, sort out the details.
Come on.
You want me to?
Who else?
Well, I don't know.
Well, think about it.
Hang on, Mr. Copper.
Yes?
You're taking him for Paul Plummer.
You've got something to say?
Well,
Come on, missus, you're as bad as Vic there.
in here.
That was bright.
Didn't look at all happy.
Want to go back for him?
No, we can pick him up when we're ready.
Now I remember why I wanted out of cars.
Yeah. Boring nights on hard seats.
That's it.
Well, was it any different than Danny?
No, but... Well, you sort of felt you could have a smoke.
Got any on you, Joe?
Oh, sorry, forgot. Do you have trouble shaving?
Sometimes.
I get ingrowing hairs. Not a nuisance.
Stupid place to stand.
Why, it was worth it waiting. If we'd lifted you before, it would have been for maybe one job. Now we're going to do you for the lot. Theft from Paul Plummer, you incited it. Killing of Paul Plummer, you were there. Attempted assault on Abrams, we saw you. And anything you want to tell us. Oh, you don't have to. Everyone else is doing it for you. Vic, he's telling us all about you and Paul. Your mum, she's been rabbiting on. How do you think we knew about the Abrams job? Oh, yes, we've got a statement on a witness form. What a family. You lumbered them and now they're lumbering you, good and proper.
Talbot.
His own mother, eh?
Yeah, shopped him. Sure as Judas.
Maybe she'd had enough. I know I had.
He was bound to have run out of luck.
Could be you talk court like that.
Nah, no need. He's wrapped up.
Might get Vic off the hook.
It's cosy. But we missed a man tonight.
Never saw him, sir. But we got the one that mattered.
We got one man. But there are lots more.
Oh, Sergeant, report form's on my desk.